beautiful Aquarius cross-watcher human, Princess India here. If you're new, if you're family, welcome back to my channel and whatnot or whatever, you know what I'm saying. So anywho, this is a new little series that I'm doing. It is, well, I mean, it's not really new. It's more or less like, if you've been here since She-Do, this is like circa, you know, old school She-Do. You know what I'm saying? But in this series, we are looking at cross-watchers only, meaning that, I mean, an Aquarius could totally resonate with this, but this is more or less for people who are cross-watching, trying to get information on an Aquarius person. You know what I'm saying? So anywho, we're going to go ahead and jump right in and see what it is that we can pick up for your Aquarius person for the month of August. Let's see, Heather. Let's see, Aquarius. Whew, okay, so first we have the Queen of Swords. And we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Well, this is fascinating. The first thing that this would tell me is, oh God, the Five of Wands in reverse. Okay. First thing that this would tell me is, all right. So I would want to go with the Aquarius person on this cross-watcher person. But, you know, because it's the Queen of Swords and then being an air sign and all. But for some reason, I feel this is my cross-watcher. I feel that my person who would be watching this more or less feels jilted by an Aquarius person. I feel that there's some separation that's going on. There is a sense of distance. It's a sense of watching from afar, if you will. I would also feel that for you guys, it's more or less feeling like maybe you came on too strong to this person, and now it's you guys, and I think this is really interesting that I'm picking up on your energy, but it's more or less feeling if maybe you came on too strong. So I don't know if it's like you were dating this person and you said, I want a relationship, or gave them an ultimatum for a commitment or something along those lines. And I feel at present, it's something that transpired, something you said to them. Now there's a level of distance, and now you're feeling some type of way. It's like being conflicted about whatever it is that you did. I'm not necessarily feeling that what you did is bad per se, because I feel like this would be a person who would be blaming themselves. Like, an example of this would be, you know, you're talking to someone and they're saying that they want to take it slow, right? Or they don't want any titles or anything like that. And then you start to kind of catch feelings for the person and you speak on that, and then suddenly they disappear. So now you're beating yourself up saying, like, I should have never said that I had feelings, if that's making sense. It's kind of the vibe that I get. And then we have the World in the reverse. So that means between the two of you, there's a level of unfinished business here. And with the Emperor being here, that means that he is very much watching what you're doing too. This is interesting. Okay, so I feel like if there's anything that you guys were worried about, I would say now that there's not really much to worry about at present. I feel you're beating yourself up because you were honest, but I feel you being honest may have spooked them a little. They may have felt like you were coming on a little too strong, and that may have scared them. Or it simply could be you being honest about how it is that you're feeling, and them just having issues with, you know, being loved or being in love. But with the World reverse being here, that says to me that you guys still have unfinished business. With the Emperor being here and this being across from, because I don't even think I showed these cards to y'all. Ain't that funny? These two cards are across from each other, and mind you, I'm using my camera, and my autofocus likes to be a jerk. So I don't know if y'all can actually see that. I need to buy another lens, y'all. But both of these people are legit thinking about each other. So if you've had any concern as to, are they concerned about what you're doing? Did they just not talk to you and they're kind of moving on with their life? They're totally not. It's like they're holding back. They're trying to be strong, but 9 times out of 10, because I don't want to say they're like outside your window stalking you or anything like that, but 9 times out of 10, this person is legit looking at your social media and making sure that you're not really getting involved with anyone else. The next card that we have is the Chariot card. So this is interesting because the Chariot card and this card, of course, like generally in tarot, the Chariot card is like about a victory. But who did I say this with? Did I say this with you guys? Was the name of you guys' reading for August, like your general energy reading, was it sneaking out the back door? I think it was. Hold on. Nope. Who was it? Where did I get that from? That's not the name of anybody's reading. Where did I get that from, y'all? I was so sure. That's creepy. I'm looking at, because all of the titles for all the readings I've done thus far, I write in my little journal here. And I literally, that does not make any sense. In my heart of hearts, Aquarius, I was so sure. I was like, whose reading is called Sneaking Out the Back Door? Nobody. Because you guys' general reading was The Truth Is. So guess what? Y'all's reading is about to be named Sneaking Out the Back Door. Why did that? Dude, I'm totally creeped out by that because legit, I live my life through spiritual impressions, right? But when I recalled that just now, it felt real, but apparently it's not. I don't know. I might be psychic or something. I have no idea. But anywho, with the Chariot being here, it's different in the Tarot of Sexual Magic in the sense that it is like a vibration of kind of sneaking out the back door. It's a different perspective. Meaning like for the person, it's more of kind of like a victory for them, you know, like not necessarily saying that, you know, you guys slept together and they literally like left while you were sleeping, not saying that it would go that far, but it's more or less them kind of backing away, if you will, without any explanation. But the thing I can tell you is that they're still very much concerned. Who is at my front door? Aquarius, I am so sorry. Who is at my front door? Okay, no one. Must have been a bug. Moving right along. Anywho, but the thing that I feel is, especially looking at this Five of Wands in the reverse on top of the Chariot, this is more or less saying to me that, like I said before, your inner conflict is coming from the fact that this person distanced themselves. So the thing that I want to reassure you about is the fact that, yes, this person is physically distanced from you, but they're still very much enthralled with you. They're still watching what you're doing. They're still looking at your social media. They're still connected. I just feel that there's some sort of fear-based thing going on with them. And with the World in the reverse being here, that's telling me that the two of you still have unfinished business. So there's still very much a chance that this person is going to end up coming back. I just feel like they're kind of dealing with personal stuff, like personal issues, you know, things that they got going on with them, to where you being honest about what you wanted and where you wanted this to go kind of triggered them and caused fear. So it's them stepping back to protect themselves, but them still being very much worried about what you're doing. So like if you started dating someone, they would be feeling some type of way. But with this World reverse being here and saying there's unfinished business between the two of you, there's no doubt in my mind that the two of you would ultimately end up coming back together again, my friend. And at the bottom of you guys' deck, look at that. We have, I don't know if y'all can see this because my camera really be tripping. It's the Four Chalices in reverse. And what that's saying to me is that there's bad habits that both of you partake in, if you will. Meaning that I would assume cross-watcher person. I think you would have like a startle response that comes from fears of abandonment or fears of opening yourself up and being honest, because that fear of rejection, you know. And I feel that because you feel a certain type of way about this person, you opened yourself up to express how you felt. And the fact that they took a step back, it's like that triggered that wound for you. And for this person, it's the same kind of deal where with them, they also have fears of vulnerability, but they're just dealing with it differently than you are. So it's hard for my cross-watcher person to open up and say how you feel. I feel the same thing for this person too. It's just your manifestations are different, because I would say both of you fear vulnerability, but the way that your person, your Aquarius person you're cross-watching for, the way that they deal with it is by isolating, ghosting, disappearing, backstepping type of deal. So the root of the issues with you guys is the fact that because of this fear that both of you had before you came together, I would say more or less the whole reason why Spirit brought the two of you together is to heal this particular thing y'all got going on. Whatever this bad habit is of, I don't know. It's funny because literally this, all the love readings I've done up to this point, there's this whole like mirroring thing going on, which is just so interesting to me. But it's literally, I'm seeing the same problem manifested two different ways. In Aquarius, you're literally no different. You guys both have the same issue of a fear of vulnerability, but you respond differently. So there is potential, you know, with this person, but I feel like this would kind of be a pattern that would keep kind of happening between the two of you. You know what I mean? If one of you doesn't elect to heal it, because otherwise you're just going to keep reacting to each other's wounds in so many words. But that's what I have for you, my Aquarius cross watcher person. I'm going over to Vimeo, my website, YouTube members, and Vimeo. Did I say Vimeo already? Vimeo, Patreon, YouTube members, and my website. I'm going to write that down eventually to do you guys extended. And in the extended reading, what we're going to look at is how your person thinks and feels about you and whatnot, or whatever. So I feel looking at how they think and feel about you, we can get more insight into whether or not they'd actually come back. Because I don't want to just say, oh, there's potential for them coming back with the world reverse being here. Because even though the two of you have unfinished business, people still have free will. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't want to jump forward and say like, oh yeah, they're definitely going to come back because y'all have unfinished business. So with us looking at how they think and they feel, we can definitely get a little bit more insight into that, my friend. So if you're about that life, follow me over there. If not, that's totally cool, because I still love your face. And I will see you guys sooner than later. Toodles. Later. Peace and hair grease. I'm trying to get like a new sign out thing. Like, what do you usually say? Later? I mean, that's kind of dated. Should I say like, mucho, mucho, mucho amor? Okay, I can't do that. That's been done. I'll see you guys later. You know what? I have subscribers. You guys should totally like let me know in the comments, what should my new sign off thing be? You know, because I want to be like relevant, like hashtag relevant. I want to be cool. I so desperately want to be cool. Okay, goodbye, Aquarius.